Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, what's going on? My name is Jasmine and welcome to my channel. Let's be friends. Subscribe. As you guys can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys what's on my iPhone. I did one of these videos a couple months ago and you guys really seemed to like it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just do it again. Yeah, if you guys want to see me show you my phone, then just keep on watching. Alrighty, first thing before we get started, it's gonna be right here, the phone, the picture somewhere. Okay guys, so this is my wallpaper, super simple. So this is my home screen and it's a mess. I try to keep it organized, but then again, it can get kind of difficult sometimes. So let's begin. So on the top left hand corner, I have here my calendar. What are we, day like 54? Quarantine, fun. But honestly, I don't really look at this now because there's no point if we're gonna just be home, if that makes sense. But I just like to make sure for the following month that I know what's coming up, birthdays, stuff like that, things that I have to remember. And the next thing we have right over, we have contact, business, work, friends, family, all that fun stuff. Then the next thing we have is maps. So right after maps, I have reminders. Remind you, makes sense, but yeah. Then the next thing we have down below is just my mail, my subscriptions, and like important things that I need to remember. I love when Fashion Nova sends me discounts. Next thing that I have is What's Up app, and this is just the app that I use to contact my family in Mexico. And then right after that I have FaceTime. I don't really use FaceTime because I don't really FaceTime anyone because I don't really have anyone to FaceTime. Damn, okay. The next thing that I have is Apple Store. I only use that when I want to buy a new game or play a new game. Then I have Keynotes. I don't really know what Keynotes is. Then again, I don't think anyone knows what Keynotes is, but that's fine. And then I have the weather app. For some reason, I don't know if it's just me, but I have a tendency of looking at the weather app the first thing in the morning. Like as soon as I wake up, that's the first thing I open. And especially now, it's like I don't even go outside. What the hell is the point of me even looking at it? Then I have Safari. This is just where I normally Google stuff. Okay, so the next thing I have is the Apple Store. I don't really use that because I don't really shop on Apple. Next thing is my clock. This hasn't changed because I don't use it right now because I don't have to wake up or go anywhere or do anything. But my body got so used to waking up early that I don't even need an alarm to wake up. Like my body just will wake up and that's it. Like I have a hard time going to sleep right after that. Really annoying. Then I have the calculator. I used to do this thing where if I was in the streets and I didn't want to be bothered and I saw someone that was like approaching me, I would go to calculator and I would literally start doing this as if I'm typing, and luckily it would work. Nobody would bother me, but I'm pretty sure the people behind me are probably just like, what the heck is this girl doing? The next thing that I have is just my photos. Like literally I just take a bunch of photos and then edit it and then post it on Instagram, blah 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 blah. Then I have my camera. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This is my tripod. Okay, so then we move down over here. And this is like the butterfly box. And here I just keep most of my work related things. So Facebook I use for work as well as Messenger. Then I have Word. If you don't know what Word is, then I don't know where you've been living. Then after that I have files, and for files it's literally just files, period. Then I have notes. For notes I kind of just write down ideas that I have for YouTube videos. I like to journal, and sometimes, most of the time, I like to journal at like 2 in the morning, and I just write down how I'm feeling or whatever the case may be, and it kind of helps. Next thing that I have is, I mentioned this in my last video, well, in my last what's in my iPhone video. And this app is basically courses you can take online, and I've been doing anatomy and physiology, and it's like interesting but hard, if that makes sense. You literally just watch videos and you take notes as you go. You take tests and quizzes, and it's kind of like you're in class. So if you guys aren't doing anything, you guys should definitely check this out. I'll leave their link in the description below. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can find courses that are like less than $20, so you guys should definitely check that out, and you guys can learn something new during this quarantine. And then the next thing that I have is Grammarly. It's a really good tool to have if you're writing. All right, so moving right along. So for the sparkly box number 1, this is where I have like my YouTube things and like my editing apps and all of that. So the first thing that I have is my YouTube studio. This is where I see how many subscribers I have, my watch time, my view, literally everything. Next thing that I have is just YouTube.
You guys all know how that works.
And then I have Fonto. I use Fonto to create my thumbnail. Then I have Visco. Visco's my favorite. I believe it's $20 a year. Next thing that I have is Lensa. I haven't used this app in a really long time, so I forgot what it is. Oh, it's kind of like an editing app. Next thing that I have is Netflix. Next thing that I have is Facetune. I use Facetune to like eliminate my blemishes on my pimples for my picture. I don't OD it. Next thing that I have is a photo editor. This is what I use if I want to crop 2 pictures together. The next thing that I have is an app called Retouch. This app is so cool only because you can eliminate literally anything that you want. Moving along, another butterfly box, and for this I just keep my bank accounts and how I pay my phone and stuff like that. Then the next thing that I have is my social media. So I have Snapchat, again, my beautiful tripod area. If you guys want to add me, feel free to add me on Snapchat. So after Instagram, I have TikTok. I don't use TikTok. That's what I do like at 2 o'clock in the morning when I can't sleep. All I do is watch TikToks. It's insane. The next thing that I have is Instagram. If you guys want to, this is my Instagram. Go follow that. Right after that, I have Spotify. And I have Pinterest. And for Pinterest, oh shit, I'm not even logged in. But for Pinterest, all I look at is basically wallpapers and backgrounds. I use Pinterest to come up with painting ideas and just drawing ideas and writing ideas and stuff like that. And down here, I have another butterfly box. This box is mostly for reading because I do like to read, and obviously I can't go to Barnes and Nobles right now and go pick up new books. So I've been just reading on my Kindle, not really Kindle, but you know, the Kindle app. And then I also sometimes like to listen to my book, so I just go on Audible. And for the box of games, literally I have 4 games, and I'm obsessed with these 4 games. So it's Jigsaw Puzzle. Next game that I have is, obviously you guys know, Mario Kart, and if you don't, go download it and go play because it's great. Then the next thing that I have is Fun Run. Then I have Candy Crush Saga. This game I'm obsessed with. So now moving along to the next page, I have here my shopping box. I do a lot of shopping, which isn't good, but I do. So first thing that I have is Sephora. I try my best not to shop at Sephora only because it's so expensive and you gotta save your coins. But I just like to look at what's new. I get like ideas as I want to buy in the future. Next thing I have is Poshmark. I mentioned this in my previous what's in my iPhone, but I'm selling a bunch of my clothes for really cheap price, and some of these haven't even been worn. If they were worn like once or twice. Next thing that I have is the Ulta app. Same thing for Sephora. I try my best not to buy anything, just like look, just like window shopping but phone shopping, you know what I'm saying? Next thing that I have is Fashion Nova. This is from Fashion Nova, and it's a bodysuit. So super cute. Like it like sucks you in, but it makes you look like snatched, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys should definitely check out Fashion Nova. Not sponsored though. And then the next thing that I have is Amazon. I have Amazon Prime, so here if we do need to get something, I'll get it from Amazon. Next thing that I have is this box for my health. So Aurora, I don't know how to say this. I never know how to say this word. But basically, these are quotes. This app helps you cope with your emotions better. Next thing that I have is this motivation app. And what this does is just gives you quotes. So sometimes when you might feel a little bit down, you can always look at this app, and this app will give you the best quotes possible to keep you going. And it actually makes you feel better afterwards. And the next thing that I have is this Flow app. This is just for like your period. It like keeps track of it. So yeah, this helps me with understanding my symptoms and stuff. Next thing that I have is just a bunch of apps that I don't really use. And there's Pages, Books, Chips, Home, Health. I don't use any of that, so we just ignore that. Then I have here a bunch of other apps that I do not use whatsoever. GarageBand, I don't even know what that is. iTunes, Podcast. Occasionally I listen to a podcast, but most of the podcasts that I listen to would be on Spotify. Then I have the iTunes Store, iMovie. I don't use iMovie on my phone, I use it on my laptop. Then I have Clips and Numbers. Again, I don't use those stuff. And then finally, down there I have my call, my messages, my music, and my email. I almost forgot to show you guys my background. So my background literally looks like this. It's just this really aesthetic flower with like the sun peeking up from behind it. I like it. Okay guys, so that's all that I have on my phone. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I do post weekly videos. I'd really appreciate your support. I hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and a great life, and I'll see you guys in my next video.